How's it going? This is me, Purple Potato, and this is my first episode of my Talk and Dribble podcast. First, I'd like to talk about, how I got the name, and I pretty much got it from just the top of my head because, when you think of a podcast, you just talk dribble, and talk and dribble is like just nonsense or whatever. It could be something actually important, something funny, something stupid, usually something stupid. That's the kind of podcast I'd like the most because I just like comedy and just like people talking about stories and just anything stupid really. This podcast probably won't be very long because this is just a little introduction into like what I'm possibly going to be doing in the future, guests I might have coming on. I don't know who I might have coming on, but already I've told some friends and they said they'd love to come on, and that is brilliant. And pretty much I want to get as many people on as possible. The more people the better, meaning more conversations, and I can get more than one person on at once as well, which is just like incredible. And like the thumbnail I have for this video I did make myself. It's probably not going to change for a while, but I like it the way it is. I want to know what you guys think of it as well. I think it's alright. I like it. And the podcast that inspired me to pretty much create mine was actually Super Mega, because they like talking about interesting topics while also making it quite funny. That's what I want to do, but I don't think it's really good to make a podcast if you're the only person talking. Like being by yourself, it's a bit stupid, you know. You need at least one other person, or even like two other people, or even 3, 4, like not too many people, but like a few other people in your podcast, because like it just makes it 10 times better. Like it just does. You can't lie. You can't lie. Like literally every podcast has like at least 2 people in it, because that's what makes them good. You know, you're having a conversation between another person and like you're talking about a topic and that leads you to something else and then something else again, and you could be talking for actually hours. Like that's why so many podcasts are that long. And just a small update, I'd like to just talk about my music taste because it's very strange. Like I could go from listen to rock to listen to like modern pop to like 90s pop, then to like literally anything. Like I could be listening to like The Prodigy, then in a few minutes I could be listening to AC/DC, then I could be listening to literally some rap, and then even soul. Recently soul has actually become like a music I really like, because it's really easy to dance to, it's nice to listen to, it's pretty chill most of the time, and it's just incredible to listen to. Absolutely incredible. And another thing is my game taste, specifically video games, because it's one of my favourite hobbies. I absolutely love it. Halo's probably the best shooter in the world. No, change that. It is the best shooter in the world. Because, like, I'm right. I am just right. Because, like, listen, it's got really, really deep lore. It's got one of the coolest protagonists in any shooter I've ever played. Besides Doom, come on, like, Doom guy's pretty cool, but, like I think Chief is pretty cool, personally. His armor looks incredible. He's got that really nice visor. You know what I'm talking about. And then you've got, like, the Forge mode in Halo as well, where you can build all the stuff. Like, there's so much fun to be had. You've the custom games you can play with friends. There's the multiplayer that's quite difficult for new players. And then you've the campaign, which is brilliant on co-op. And then I also like to talk about cars a lot. I probably will be talking about cars in future podcasts, but definitely not in this one, because like I said, this is only an introduction. This is only me talking about like what is going to be happening in the future, and not much else really. And hopefully I'll be getting more people on this podcast, because that will be just incredible. And I'd love to see some support from everybody. Leave a comment if you've liked this video. I mean, you don't have to, but that's up to you, obviously. You can just like the video or dislike if you don't like it. Like, that's what a like and dislike button is for. I hear YouTube's actually removing the dislike button. Even I'm not like proud of that. Like, the reason there's a like and dislike button is because you can tell, right, if you see this video has loads of dislikes, clearly no one likes it. If you have a video that just has likes, you're not going to tell if it's really good or not. You'll just have to watch it. Because YouTube used to have a feature where you could rate videos from 1 to 5 stars. I'm pretty sure it was something like that. It was before I got YouTube though. And that was a pretty cool system, but the like-dislike system is like good enough for me. That's pretty much what I have to say today. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll be returning in probably a week or so, hopefully. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be back when I'm back. See you later. Peace.